EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Visitor sideline, the Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple of... Play action. Here's May. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 17 yards on that connection. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
On second down, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10.
That's another Bills first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. The sideline, he's got Coleman. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Now a give on the ground and a pick up 3 or maybe 4. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
4 yards on the pick.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Yards. That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is pulled in at the 5. And he will score!
Touchdown.
Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. And you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Throw right side, taken in by Tucker. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field.
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Bills offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. In the middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
And in motion is Coleman.
And it's
To the air on third down, here's Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. They'll go play action with May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Bishop from the secondary, able to record the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. And in motion is Coleman. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing again. It's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And He'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bills first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the goal.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
On first and 10, here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's May. That's left side to Tucker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Stevenson, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his second touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. First and 10, and it's Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 31, here is second and 8.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bills.
They'll motion the slot man right. Allen goes with a pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
No turn and hand this one off. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Robert Spillane spills him there.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got the first down. They'll bring down the 28. The sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
42-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Bills have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry.
Derrick Henry. A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots first down.
May to the air once more. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Hunter Henry is the one he was looking to connect with.
It's now 2nd
And it'll be 2nd down. May to throw again. He'll spot Henry. Open downfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Throw
line.
again is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Patriot
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's May again. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll take this one in. Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Makes the score Bills 24, Patriots 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. In motion, Shakir.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action. Here's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Vikings are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. The Lions get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Packers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Panthers get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
here. Allen now on second down. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bills. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
31. Patriots, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5.
The Patriots take over.
The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
38-yard line.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 7. To throw is May. Looking middle, he's got Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing on second down, May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
On first and 10, here's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing now is May. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on third down is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's Algier. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay without here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down and 8. Throwing is May. That one taken in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second TD catch of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and the Patriots are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Play action now, and here's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bills first down. A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 2. He takes off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll look to pick this up. Third and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
2 more yards. That's another Bills.
And in motion is Coleman.
First and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. They'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
To throw now, May. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
Now a
yards.
1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down.
On the give, this is Algier.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New England.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. First down and 10 yards.
May to throw again. To pass cut by Henry, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd
Throw
and
again
7.
is May. They're holding at the 2. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 15. First down, Buffalo.
And that's what what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
38-yard line.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Matt Milano on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
They
line.
fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
May to throw on 2nd down. Got his man at the 6. And he will score again. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, this is Strong. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Allen going to keep it on his own read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
First down.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now he'll give up the middle, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Taken down at the
And
41.
third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Allen now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down, Bills.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. They'll take off again.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Here we go. Final play. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. So a road win here for the Bills. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.